on, babies.
And welcome back to another riveting episode of the Simple Minds Sports Show. This show is brought to you by BotPod via ChatGPT. We've got some real wonderful linguistic lines in here for you tonight. The commish, myself, was a little busy, so I didn't get my normal show out there today. Sorry. Apologies for that, boys, and anyone listening. So BotPod took over, and he let the robots do it. Before we get to that, the Steph Diggs boat party ain't no party like a Diggs party. We're here to tell you, it's a bigger deal than you think it is. It's a bigger deal than the bums in Boston sports media are making it, and all the blowhard crybaby Patriots fans are getting mad about. Let me ask you a simple question and don't answer it. When's the last All-Pro who had a quote-unquote boat party in the NFL? We'll hold on that. Before we get to the rest of that, let's do opening takes as we always do. It is the birthday boys weekend.
It's not my birthday. My birthday's not till June.
Nobody cares. Ray, why don't you give us your opening take?
Thank you there, Richard. We've always wanted to star number one wide receiver, someone with talent, but let alone can make plays on the field. But now you have to deal with all the off the field stuff, like we are talking about Steph Diggs. We haven't had someone like that since Randy Moss, but he was a peach when he was here. So yeah, we never had to deal with this diva wide receiver nonsense before, like other teams like the Cowboys or the Bengals and shit like that. So I guess this is what comes with the territory. You get a star wide receiver. He goes to yacht parties and does coke off a girl's ass.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
And I'm pretty sure Antonio Brown only made it here a week because of similar antics. So, we can get down the rabbit hole of Patriot and diva wide receivers. But again, this is beyond diva wide receiver behavior. So I'll tell you why it's not good if you're a Patriots fan. Bobby, your opening take.
Speaking of also not good, as we're about to watch the Pacers dispatch the Knicks here and go to the finals for what will be only a riveting matchup here, I've never been more steadfast and confident in my ultimate take that Joe Mazzulla is a flaming boob. He was dispatched by the Knicks, who are being destroyed by, Tyrese Halliburton, who is just single-handedly dismantling him like he's Jordan, Shaq, and Kobe all in one. This is a waste of a championship year. We've been robbed. We've been robbed of a title, and we've been robbed of further content for this show. And for that, I say, screw you, Joe Mazzulla.
Excellent use of dispatch, by the way. Great,
Thank you.
Great word there. Being proven right. Tyrese Halliburton, the most overrated player in the NBA, about to get to the NBA Finals. In spite of you, Joe Mazzulla. Thanks for nothing. The Red Sox continue to disappoint. It's almost like they're hearing themselves and everybody else talk about how bad they are, and they go out. It's like a self-fulfilling prophecy, only to just to tempt ownership into actually doing something right. You have to start questioning everything all over again. What this team is doing, what this organization is doing, what are the philosophies, who's in charge, and how is it trickling down? I have lambasted this team about 5 years of losing intentionally and the type of loser mentality and attitude it breeds into you. And then it's evident in this team. This team doesn't know how to win. They're coming up with new ways to lose every single night. But now you have to look at it. It's beyond that. They're exactly 500 since their 2018 World Series championship. And in that time, you have underachieved in every opportunity Alex Cora has been presented an obstacle. They fall flat on their face and they underachieve. So we talked about it last week. Big changes need to come. We talked about the week before. Big changes need to come. Will they actually do it? I don't know. Or are we destined for the late 90s Red Sox with high hopes, but nothing but purgatory underachieving teams? That's kind of where it feels like we're at now. So we'll talk about that. We'll start with Patriots. We got OTAs. We got problems with Steph Diggs. We got more problems. I'll just whisper it. I'll whisper it. Drake Maye, not doing that great. Not doing that great again. That's the latest report. So we'll do some Patriots talk. We've got 10 questions from a guy named Rob. We'll touch on some of the NBA playoffs going on. The Celtics are not involved in. Get back to the Red Sox and how badly they blow. There's Bruins news, so tune in for that. We've got a BotPod's Big Brain segment for his birthday, not birthday, and Simplest Minds of the Week, of course. This is the Simple Minds Sports Show, Friday Rewind live, May 29th. Welcome to the show. The Celtics are dumb front-running pussies. This is the same team they have been for 4 years running.
Well, my worst nightmare came true. Missoula and Mayo are friends. What the fuck? Apparently they've known each other since Virginia. They have these docking sessions where they talk about ball and managing people.
I'm on vacation. I'm going to quay all these. I'm going to fucking watch them this week.
Do you say quay?
Is it not quay?
It's Q. It's Q. It's Q-U-E. You idiot.
All right, if you're watching on YouTube, you're welcome. Bobby, new room.
Absolutely.
Looks great. Ray, haircut?
Yep.
Excellent. Nice job. Looking
The big day.
Looking big day. Big day. You get a cupcake with it?
Yep.
Excellent. Excellent. Good for you. Looking great. Everyone is. If you're watching on YouTube, you're welcome. If you're listening on your favorite podcast platform, subscribe, rate, review, tell your friends. As always, tell your mothers. Head over to simplemindsports.com and join the newsletter. Get it all wrapped up in a nice, tidy bow on every Friday at noon. Just click to join. We'll send it right to you. Latest blogs, latest pods. Get all the recent shenanigans here at Simple Mind Sports. All right, so we're going to start Patriots here. Ain't no party like a Diggs party. You just stopped me when you got something to play, Ray. This is a Bot Pod produced special, a.k.a. the... Now, for anyone listening, Ray just replayed the intro, which was the...
I had to because there was a rap song on there, and I didn't want to get copyright infringement. So I took your band and put it in there, and so there we go.
Thanks for the explanation.
Little free advertisement for Buffalo 40 there too. Give them a follow. Spotify, Buffalo 40.
Yep.
And no, we did not want to infringe on Ja Rule and Shante. Mesmerize. Generally,
what it was?
We have to start singing the songs, although we can only do that in a snippet too. They'll bust us for that.
What is it, like 5 seconds you can
I don't
do?
know.
So you can go, what's love? God, no, wait, that's not it.
That's not it.
That's not it.
What's like?
Your hips, your thighs,
thighs,
love 'em when I took you,
You
baby.
baby.
That's the one. But obviously the B-roll of the party there on the yacht with Stefon Diggs, who after that is shown busting out what looks like an Altoid container with some pink Himalayan salt and telling his biddies not to take it all. Looks like a fun time. Looks like everyone's enjoying themselves, having a good time.
Way better than work.
He also asked them to call him Daddy. He says, "What's my name?" He says,
I believe he said Big Daddy.
"No, apologies."
If you listen closely through the jaw roll, Ashanti Mesmerize, I'm pretty sure he says Big Daddy, and it's not audible, but I'm pretty sure. I'm guessing he ends it with bitch, Big Daddy bitch. So that's
not Big Daddy bitch. It's Big Daddy, comma bitch.
Big Daddy, grammar guru, wheeze, bitch.
There you go. See.
I'll tell you. I'll give you your guys' floor here, Bobby, to your initial thoughts and opinions when it came out. It feels like the news in this broke last week. We didn't get video of it until this week, a day or so ago. Mike Vrabel was asked about it. We've got some words there. Go ahead, Ray.
Video of Stefon Diggs has gotten a lot of traction in the last 24 hours or so. He's on a boat, having a good time, but the question comes in as to a certain substance that people are guessing what is and isn't. Is this something that the team has to look into?
Well, it's something that we're aware of, and obviously we want to make great decisions on and off the field. And we're hoping that with our time here on the field today, and that when we don't have a script and we're on the call-up periods, that we're making great decisions. And so the message will be the same for all our players, that we're trying to make great decisions, and any conversations that I've had with Stefon will remain between him and I and the club.
Have you talked to him since the video?
I talk to our players every single day, the ones that are here and the ones that aren't.
Are you expecting him to practice today, Mike?
Not if he's not here.
So he's not here.
You guys will find out in a minute. But no, again.
He was here last week. According to a video.
Everything that we're going to do, Karen, is we're going to coach the guys that show up at 8. The ones that say, hey, I got a situation, we'll be at 8:05. We'll coach those as well. This is a voluntary part of our off-season program. And every player that's not here, which there aren't many, have been in communication with me and their position coach.
Bobby?
Now, first of all, I mean, I have to respect that non-showing to a voluntary workout and then going on a boats and hose rampage. I mean, kudos. I mean, Rich, you're a boat guy, so I would imagine that you do similar things. And
Totally. Yeah.
you've blown off work to have a similar sort of shindig on a boat. So I would like to point that out. But that being said, it's mildly concerning. He looks like a raging douchebag. And to your point, what's the last athlete to succeed following a high-profile shenanigan like this? There isn't many of them, and they aren't coming off injuries, and they aren't older. So it is concerning, and it absolutely dims my outlook for his season. He seems to at least care about football when he's out there, but yeah, I mean, he doesn't look dialed in at the moment.
I'd love to get the opinion on the biggest fan of the Steph Diggs signing, Ray.
It's not a good look. I mean, my first question is, when you get a boat, Rich, like Bobby just insinuated that you have, do you get parties like this all the time?
No. When you own a boat, you don't get to have parties like that. That's not his boat. Someone rented that boat for him.
Oh, okay. Secondly, yeah, this isn't a good look. This is not good at all. He should be there at practice trying to get the playbook down, trying to get right with Drake Maye. I mean, even if it's just like standing on the sideline and catching balls, just something. You're supposed to be the veteran guy, the veteran leadership in this locker room. And now makes it look like Kendrick Bourne's like the better wide receiver right now. Like he's
Fuck
there.
you. No, he's not. Take that back.
I'm just saying, Bobby.
That is the dumbest shit you've ever
just
said.
saying,
on this
Bobby.
show.
I'm just saying
No.
it makes Kendrick
No.
Bourne look good.
Let me address two things. Number one, I do have a boat. Number two, my boats and hose parties looks like 4 grown white men with beer bellies trying to dock successfully after finishing several beers. It looks nothing
Like dock as in dock sexually or dock your boat?
That is what he meant. Yes, for the record, that's what he meant.
Just making sure.
Walked into that one. As I said in the opening, that you couldn't ask for a worse scenario for Mike Vrabel and the New England Patriots coming off of the Gerard Mayo experience and Bill Belichick, and now, dial that back into the Jordan Hudson fiasco starting in 2021, and look what he did, the decisions he made with the Patriots. You're coming off the bad decision, bad PR, horrible season, and then you invest heavily into a high-profile athlete for the first time in a long time, at a position of desperate need, and the first chance of voluntary, I guess not the first chance, he was there a couple weeks ago, but at voluntary workouts, in this guy's last chance at a good deal, although he just signed a 3-year deal with, I'm sure the Patriots have 1,000 outs out of this thing. Mike Vrabel's trying to create a culture. He signed good guys, and then you get the boats and hose party of some illicit drug, and the stupidity of filming it and putting it on the internet is it's frankly more of a violation of stupidity than the actual drug use. We don't even know what drug it was, or if they actually did it, or we don't even know if Steph Diggs did it. I bet you Diggs didn't. I bet you all reports from this is Diggs is ahead of schedule with the ACL. He may be ready week 1. He's ripping it up. We see all the workout videos. Everyone's really high on this guy when they see him working out in the field. I think half of that's bullshit. However, he looks dedicated to getting back. So I doubt he even did the drugs. But why aren't you just here why do we see the video of you in boats and hose, and then next to it is Drake Maye jogging out with Hunter Henry? Why do we have to do that? It's a lack of focus or a lack of care or whatever. And you combine that with being 31, coming off an ACL, something to prove on a bad team with new offense and a rookie quarterback. And how are you expecting this guy to be ready week 1, or month 1 after this shit? So The biggest thing, and I've been yelling about this because the wide receivers are so shitty in New England, and everybody, Ray, thought that Steph Diggs was going to solve the problem. Kendrick Bourne was all of a sudden going to be, Jamar Chase out there because he was going to get slotted down from Steph Diggs. Well, guess what, bozos? Take a look at this, and let me tell you, and just tell me how good you feel about the wide receiver position now with the boats and hose parties. And Ray, do you have the clip I sent you from practice today with the wide receivers? Just real quick, Bobby.
You just sent me that one. You sent me something else, but keep talking. Let me do the Phil Perry one. I can pull up the other one.
I don't have a Phil Perry one. Go ahead.
Yes, you did. You said this is the one you told me to pull.
Key part of that equation that Vrabel just laid out there is that you have to be talented, is the word he used. I would just say you have to be good. And that, to me, is the question with Stefon Diggs. Again, for the reasons we already mentioned, where he is in his career, coming off an injury, he's not with the team right now. How long is it going to take for him to recover? I know everything looked great on Instagram. That tends to be how Instagram works, right? In all of our lives. Everything looks a lot better often than it usually actually is. And so where is he at? And so that, to me, is the biggest thing. If you're on a boat, have at it. Do your own thing on your own time. It doesn't mean that, I or Vrabel or anybody else should expect these guys not to party. But is he doing everything that he needs to do to be good? That's the key part of this. If you're going to be that kind of guy, you better damn well be good too. And we're not sure where he is right now in terms of his ability.
So Phil Perry echoing basically everything I just said,
Yep,
which is not what I sent. Right?
I know. Stupid Instagram. When you send me that shit, that's what popped up. So hold on. Just keep talking. I will have your video.
Ray will show it to us in a second. It's some pretty awesome footage from practice today in the Patriots wide receivers.
His face looks really close to the camera. He looks fatter right now.
He's worried. He's starting to.
Oh, there it is. Yep, that's better.
Sweat. He's getting anxious. Yeah, it's just not good. I would like to get this out on the show. This is from BotPod, producer BotPod, in his email, and it's very well.
Can you be nice to me tonight?
Synchronized.
Can you just be nice?
For the whole situation we're talking about. Well, I am. Look, this is what you put. NFL wide receiver Stefon Diggs, recently signed by the New England Patriots, is facing significant backlash following a viral video from a Memorial Day weekend yacht party. In the footage, Diggs is seen handing a small bag containing an unidentified pink crystallized substance to several women. The nature of the substance remains unknown, prompting public speculation and concern. That is some fine articulation in writing there, Raymond. Here's the part that actually caught my, other than the football thing, you can get back to if you want. The incident has also drawn attention due to the presence of rapper Cardi B, who is rumored to be in a relationship with Diggs. While she was reportedly on the yacht, she was not seen in the video during the exchange of the substance. Sources suggest that Cardi B is upset with Diggs' behavior at the party.
Need to get rid of that woman, okay? Let Diggs be.
Someone made this point, I think it was on radio the other day. Stefon Diggs is at a point in his career where his cachet is just about out. Like, he's just about done. So he'll have money. He's got plenty of money. But stardom, being on TV, being a top wide receiver in the NFL, being on SportsCenter, whatever else, that's just about done. So does he feel that? Does he have, like, is that important to him? Is he cashing in on that with the whole Cardi B and getting into that whole, I don't know anything about it, so I won't.
Do you know what I think it is?
But just let me finish. So, this guy at the end of his rope of this fandom, is he grasping at all those stars to get every last bit of it, as that star starts to fade? These are all things that without that video, it may be in the back of your mind. It was in mine, not the stardom thing, but like, you're on the back nine of your career. Can you actually do it? And now, it's right in front, and it's the headline of Patriots fucking OTAs. While Drake Maye has another shitty day getting outplayed by Josh Dobbs. I'd rather talk about that. Instead, we got to talk about pink Himalayan Canadian blow with Steph Diggs. Ain't no party like a Diggs party. Sorry, Ray, what were you going to say?
What was the last allegation about Steph Diggs?
Wasn't he a home wrecker or something with Cardi B?
No, he was trying to.
He was trying to get another dude's wing.
Yep. So what would you do? You'd go to a boat with a lot of women in thong bikinis, scantily clad women, slapping butt cheeks, doing a little blow at them to show that you're not gay and you don't like men, and allegedly drug them and touch their wing-wangs.
Oh, I see. So this was all planned.
Good. It's a cover story. Oh, that's how you put it out on a holiday when you're supposed to be at OTAs. I'm not gay. Look at me. That's
This was
good,
all
good story.
This was all a homophobic cover up.
Yep. That's all it is. And that's why Vrabel's probably not mad. Diggs was like, look it, I don't want to come into this offseason. And
Vrabel's not mad. Did you listen to the same press conference I just listened to with our girl Karen asking the questions? Vrabel's not mad? Are you fucking kidding me?
No, now that he knows that it's just a cover up because he doesn't want his player to come in here, with all those allegations. So yeah,
I'm sure Vrabel has lied to us before as the Patriots head coach in the short time. The first guaranteed lie I heard was in that press conference. I talk to every player every day, whether they're here or not. Really, Vrabel?
Bullshit.
Really, you talk to every single player every single day, whether they're here or not, whether they're here at 8 o'clock or 8:05? Are you insinuating Steph Diggs was 5 minutes late for OTAs after we just see him doing fucking Colombian bang bang down in Miami? Come on. Vrabel wasn't pissed. Vrabel's irate. Get this fucking guy out of here.
Do you think he's irate because of this too?
There you go. That's the clip I wanted Ray to show. That is a clip of, I believe, Jalen Polk and Javon Baker running drills at practice with the jugs machine. I think jugs machine. Maybe someone was throwing the ball in between like the blow-up pylon dummies or whatever. They both dropped them like a 5-yard simple toss. Both of them just dropped them on the ground.
Yep.
That's your
And it was reported those are the first passes dropped all day, of course.
So there you go. There you have it. Said it in the offseason. Could you not have just signed Tyler Lockett and Amari Cooper, some professionals in the building that can get you 60 to 90 balls, 1,000 yards, a handful of touchdowns, move in the right direction? No. You signed Mac Collins, who doesn't own any shoes other than cleats on game day, and this fucking guy, Steph Diggs, who Ray wanted to give blowies for, signing on day one.
Allegedly.
Come on. I mean, come on. Just gross. Just gross. And I know people want to underplay it. It's early. He has time. But these are the things that linger. My question remains. Anybody can answer it. Who's the last professional athlete to have a quote-unquote boat video and have a great season after?
The only one I think which we discussed was Tyreek Hill.
Right, which wasn't
he has a one every offseason, basically.
Right, which
yeah, he does.
Tyreek Hill has established a track record. He has sex with many, many women. He has lots of children. All of it is problematic. But with the Chiefs, she accused him of breaking his kid's arm. I think that was proven to be not true. So let it be known we're fair here in the Simple Mind Sports Show. Regardless of that, that's not I'm not focused on my job. That's just I'm a fucking asshole kind of thing. Who's the last guy? The biggest one is Odell Beckham before the playoffs. They go down to the boat and they get their asses smoked. But there's plenty of examples of guys blowing shit off, and those guys don't do very well.
Yeah, Bill said Adrian Peterson. I know you're saying boats, but Adrian Peterson was the last one that got in trouble with the law and then came back and had 1,000.
But again, Stefon Diggs is not in trouble with the law.
No, I know. I'm just saying.
Peterson got in trouble because he beat his kids. And I'm pretty sure that happened the same offseason that he was coming back from ACL surgery. So you have a double whammy there. Yes, it's the greatest recovery in professional sports medication, like medical procedures, whatever. He came off a blown ACL as a running back and nearly broke Walter Payton's record. Unbelievable. And then in the background, he had all of the legal trouble for beating his kids. But again, that's not going, oh, fuck, I just blew out my knee. Let me go down to Cancun and get a big bag of yay and get all of these women on a boat because I don't give a fuck. That's different. He just beats his kids. And no people don't like that.
Cocaine? Fine. Beating your kids? No.
I can't come up with one. I can't come up with one.
It's tough. There really isn't. It's a fair point.
I'm sure there's got to be some kind of example.
Yeah.
But I mean, a 32-year-old injured, fading wide receiver.
31.
I just, until he proves me wrong. I'll be happy to be proven wrong in this, but toot, I was right from the beginning. Steph Diggs. Ain't no party like a Diggs party. Anybody jumping on the bandwagon a little bit more with the concern for Drake Maye, or is he right on track? Just to back that up a little bit, the report was that this is how I know. This is actually, I'm going to answer my question. This is why I know I'm vindicated and being a little bit worried about Drake Maye. Last week, we had the report that he threw 4 interceptions in his first 9 passes, and he looked like absolute dog shit. But don't worry, he finished 7 for 8, so all is good. This week, he comes on. The practice that the media was allowed into, not great. Not a good day. Kind of, excuse me, short passes, couldn't connect downfield. Misinterpretation, has the hitch. The hitch is back like it was last year. But don't worry, the day after he threw those 4 picks, he lit it up. Nobody was there to see it, but trust us, he lit it up that day. And then the next day, the cameras are back, he sucks again. So sure, I'm sure he lit it up that day. That's why I know you should be a little bit concerned about Drake Maye, because they are bold-faced lying about how good he looks when no one's around.
Do you worry now, or do you worry if this continues in training camp?
I worry all the way until it stops.
Okay. I'm just wondering if they're just throwing stuff at him and just seeing how far along he is right now, like with the playbook, with his wide receivers, going against defense, them switching up the defense on him, not telling him what's coming, and just seeing how he reacts. I think that could be what's happening right now, and that's why he looks so bad, but who's to say?
Yeah, regardless, even if he's still doing those things, that's the way it looks in games. I mean, in games, he doesn't know what's coming. He's got to figure it out on the fly. And, right now, it isn't real defense. He doesn't have the live bullets flying. You want him to look good. I don't take super much stock into it. I'm not like super worried. I've seen him play. I'm sure it'll get better. But, yeah, I mean, I've been saying the whole time, too, the guy's won one more game in the NFL than I have. Like, he isn't proven yet, and he's got it all to prove. He has all the potential, but whether he hits it or not is yet to be seen.
Do you think if he starts doing a double tuck with his uniform and wife beater that he will start
the athletic tuck?
Athletic tuck, I'm sorry. He'll progress a little
I
further?
think the athletic tuck would absolutely help him, other than being all loosey-goosey out there, yeah.
You can't start athletic tucking and have it be called an athletic tuck until at least over 30. Like that, before that.
Okay, so what is it called then?
You're just an athlete.
Oh,
yeah, that's fair.
This is the concern. We saw similar things last year when he was a rookie trying to pick up the offense. He was not going to be thrust into the role, even though eventually he was. And we saw him struggle, as Bobby put, with live bullets and turnovers and not so heady plays. Granted, he was surrounded by a bunch of bimbos and ding-dongs and not a lot of talent. But frankly, not a lot has changed on the offensive side of the ball other than Josh McDaniels, which does count for a lot. But to Ray's point, I'm sure that offense, look, he has to learn a brand new scheme, just like a rookie would have to again. And he's going through all of those speed bumps and all of those hurdles. And we're not quite sure if he has the capacity to get through it all the way, because we didn't see that happen last year. He still struggled last year with it all. So he's going to have another year of that. So your 11, 10, 12 win projections are based on Drake Maye being a good quarterback. I'm just saying that's not guaranteed. He has to go through another year of rookie speed bumps, unless Josh McDaniels pulls another Mac Jones out of his hat and gets this kid to dial back, not turn the ball over, let defense win the game, and let coaching do his thing. 2021 all over again. You're looking at 10 wins maybe, but I'm just saying I think you should start to prepare yourself for a year of unfortunate mistakes from Drake Maye, in combination with fantastic, magnificent plays, I'm sure.
Yeah.
No, run.
Oh, yeah, exactly what Ray said. I think they're going to keep all 4 running backs that they have there. They're going to run the ball. There's going to be a lot of play action. They'll get big plays. And I think that's going to be the play, and they're going to try and win games on defense. They don't. The schedule isn't daunting. There's games there to be won, and I think that's what they're going to do and develop, bring them along. The guy's still young. I'm sure that's the plan.
Yeah, I think the best way I could sum it up is my optimism for the Patriots, specifically offense, is more based on Josh McDaniels and less on Drake Maye. Like if Drake Maye was walking to another season with Alex Van Pelt, I would be very, very much worried.
I mean, at least for me, it is in tandem because we saw what McDaniels did with Mac Jones, and Drake Maye is a significantly better player than Mac Jones. So if he can just recreate that level of competency in the player is going to perform better than Mac Jones did.
Yeah. Although I'll give credit, I think. Well, yeah, I think overall that's correct. All right. Well, there you go. We got headlines.
Nope.
Okay. We'll be right back with a little Red Sox talk.
See, that's what ChatGPT didn't want me to do that.